20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain, a pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change. Use a two-edged sword. I'm the
Alright, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. 1 second. Game capture. Work, please? Nope. Okay. 1 moment. Game capture is not capturing the full screen window, so we're going to have to do this manually, baby. Let's go. Karma. Oh, it's literally called Karma with a C. That's funny. Hey, Code and Assembly! Sorry if you guys hear any noise, by the way, in the background. I have, like, a fan right beside me because my AC is out, and we're in the middle of a heat wave. So, yeah. But I am dedicated to keep my streaming going. I very rarely miss a stream, like, only because of power, right? So, we're here, we're going. And God, I love the thumbnail today. By the way, I'm so happy with how the thumbnail came out. And yes, this is Carmageddon with zombies. It was recommended by Neuro, so I'm going to try it out. It looks like it's fun. I've heard the other ones are going to be like a lot longer as games. It takes a lot longer, whereas this is a bit more quick and snappy. This is kind of a good, what the frick? This is chosen as, okay, W to accelerate, jeez. This has been chosen as a sort of, quick, snappy game between two major things. So I have Dino Blade on Thursday. We're doing this today. And next Tuesday, we're going to be doing that weird Game Freak game. Okay, what are my attack? Shit. Okay, frickin'. Oh god, so when they throw you in, don't give you any, like... I just wish I knew what the attack button was. Oh, wait. There was something there. I got it for a second. FYI, my niece is visiting us now, so I'll be in and out today and on Thursday. That's fine, dude. I get it. Someone would come here and call you a furry. I'll be the first defending your honor, because defending draconic honor is more important than teasing you. I mean, honestly, I am at this point. Oh my. The fire. Okay, wait. I'm going to put my controller in and see if this is better there. Why the hell is the attack button enter? On a WSAD, why is attack enter? Okay, let's see if controller options are better here. Let's see if controller options are better. Or is it not detecting controller because it's not a Steam game? Fun. Okay. I'm going to try changing some of those controls real quick because I'm assuming it's... Oh, God. It's for one of those, like, old style... Oh, I already know now. It's for one of those... I guess you don't use the mouse for this at all? So... It's still weird. Okay, so fire weapon is... Why is it enter? For racing controller better. I got your package today. Oh, you got it already. Cool. That's good. So I recently got a hold of like a super good cheap version of Maids the Ascension's Revised Edition, and I went ahead and gave it to Fred, my dear friend, because he needs a physical copy because he likes to read. He's going to be GMing our Mage game, which I am super hyped to play. Our Magnus Archives play sessions are kind of like starting to near their end, so to speak. So we'll be reaching the end there. It is kind of funny we've just got into like a, it is a bit funny we've just got into a racing game, because at the same time Fred also got me into Trackmania, and I've been playing that. I actually got number 9 in my state on one of the seasonal tracks, which is kind of nutty. Alright, so we got a rocket launcher. I'm glad you got your controller back too. Exquisite roleplay is coming then, I believe. I mean, I'm not sure we're going to be, like, recording it. It's not going to be, like, streamed. We didn't stream Magnus Archives, so I'm probably not going to stream this. I might talk about some of the weirder bits, though. Oh, my. I keep missing my shots because I keep not locking on. No, but I'm serious. Pick up goddamn controller. I tried, but it wasn't registering it. So I tried to do controller. I have my controller plugged in, but it wasn't registering it at all. 1 second, I'm gonna skip this because it's just a bunch of like weird action cutscenes. But yeah. So I was going by a used game store. It's one. Use DS4 Windows. I am so confused, but okay. One moment. Let's see. How do I freaking? All right, I got. Oh. Okay, I don't care about any of that. Can I go back? It's locking me into this, and I don't have a way to go back. 1 moment, I'm going to exit out of it and restart it. I'm going to settings. Is there any way I can go configure features? I don't know how to access the overlay, so I'm going to have to just kind of figure it out on my own. Yeah, that regional leaderboard is good motivation. Now, there are two of them. DS for Windows is an app that detects... Oh. Okay, one moment. DS for Windows. Sorry, I don't use Windows a ton anymore. I've, like, switched, like, nearly fully to Windows. Oh, God. I'm going to have to do this. See, I'm so used to... wait. Actually, I got a better idea. I've got a better idea than this bullshit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Properties. We're going to grab the location of this file, or wherever it's saved as here. All right, I've got a better option. I'm going to open this thing in Steam, and we're just going to do it that way. Because Steam is a better version of that anyway. It has other features that I can use. So we're going to go... One moment. I know you can't see my screen because I've been using Game Capture. I'm going to access the Show Folder feature in this. I'm going to copy it as a path. I'm using this to everything these days and supplement X input plus every now and then. Yeah, that's fair. I just prefer Steam's input detection. I've gotten to work even on Linux, and I can just add a program to Steam. So we're going to add a non-Steam game, go to Browse, drop in that location. Okay. God damn it, not again. No, bad. Okay. Oh. Or not. Alright, I gotta go to that manually. One moment. It's not letting me drop in the whole... Alright, Carmageddon, please stop popping up. I exited out of you, and I'm not sure why you popped back up again. Or why there are 3 of them open. Oh, dear gods. Oh, dear gods. Everything is... My computer is chugging, everybody. I'm sorry. Shit's gotten real. Carmageddon is open 3 times, and I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna go to Task Manager and kill this thing. We are having minor technical issues. Please forgive Dragon. Dragon be worried. Dragon be sorry. Oh my gods. Alright, there. They're finally all dead. Okay. Cool. Now, let's just get Carmageddon's file, drop it into Steam. Alright, add selected programs. We now have Karma. And now we're going to open it like that. Perfect. Okay, so it's running through Steam now. We're going to, yes, we're going to use Steam input. Everything should be good. Mainly to nullify double inputting and oversensitivity. That's fair. I've had issues with stuff like that before. But we're going to see if we can actually get this to work. So, shift click. This game does not run that great. Let's see. Community layouts, search. Oh, Karma Gamepad. Whoa. Back. Yeah, here we go. Apply layout. And exit. Alright, so, do we have it working? No, we do not. Fun. Ah, you gotta love it when your game is just, like, gonna be the worst. Fun. Okay, layout details. No. I really should have probably gotten it through Steam. But it was cheaper on GOG, and I decided to do it. You know what? I don't like the controls, but I'm gonna live with them. Because I don't want to spend a bunch of time messing with the settings instead of actually playing the game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the game like it is. You don't need the mouse, so it should be fine. I'll just do my keyboard doubles. Alright, we got machine gun, missile launcher, shotgun. I'll go missile launcher. Let's go missile launcher, sure. When Windows emulates Xbox controller. Yeah, I think I know what program you're talking about, too. I think I've actually used it in the past. I just haven't had reason to use it in a long time. And I don't really feel like trying to mess with it while I'm getting everything, like, working right now. Had I realized it in advance, I would have tried to do it in advance. But at the moment, I'm going to kind of live with the control scheme I have, right? We'll make it work. Oh, we're out of ammo. Whoa! There we go. This thing handles like a goddamn tank. Alright. We're catching up. Catching up. But no, Mage the Ascension is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be playing a Fey Librarian, which is crazy. It's going to be great. Oh, yeah. Look at that, everyone. Oh, my. Ah! Whoa! Haha, get wrecked. I turned around, waited, and blasted them with a rocket launcher when they came. Ah. I think I've eliminated almost all of them. Oh, missed the ammo. Whoop. Oh, wow, I am getting bodied. Enemies respawn, you don't. Oh, wait, what? They respawn? That's bullshit. Ah, I only got second. Did get a bunch of credits, though, which is nice. More like soapbox. But yeah, so I'm excited for Mage the Ascension. But before we do Mage the Ascension, another one of our friends is going to be giving Fred some time to get everything in order, and we're going to be playing like a few shots, I guess. Not really like one shots, but like we're not going to be doing it for a long period of time. But yeah, we're gonna be having. Okay, so this is like a general upgrade, I guess. I'm gonna do some defense. But yeah, so we're going to be doing some Wild Sea, which is kind of like a very loose system that's based around, like, player input and, like, players actually contributing to the story. So, like, you use some of your abilities to say, I do this thing, or or this object exists, or we go there, as opposed to the GM having, like, a lot more control. It's, like, a very player control-oriented system from what I've seen. It's very cool. I think Wild Sea has, like, Wild Sea might have one of the coolest settings I've ever seen, particularly as like a vibe. The whole gimmick is it's literally a sea of trees. This is why it's called Rogue Shift. Usually you're invincible unless your car gets split into car apocalypse. Now you're immortal and the others are not, so it's like a roguelite. Okay. I mean, in my roguelite, my enemies stay dead, but you know. Like, Eris doesn't get back up in Hades 2 and just like start bashing your face in. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I wish that lock-on from the tutorial was here. Jeez. If you kill all of them, there's not much racing left. Well, yeah, but that's like what you do when you're doing Destruction Derby. I mean, like, in Burning Rubber, I do generally try and kill them all if I'm able. You know. Otherwise, they can kill me. Also, I'm just like running over tents in the zombie. Oh, wow, I'm total. I'm nearly totaled. This is not gonna. Oh, come on, I need heals. Oh, frick. This car handles like a tank. I'm gonna have you know that. I can barely turn in this thing. Dear God, this is like one of those starter cars, really. Really is a good. It really is a solid starter car. Handles like. I mean, I guess it is like loaded up with armor and shit, so it is kind of a tank. Or it is very tank-like. Auto Scum 0. See ya, Auto. Alright, first is mine. Let's go. After Trackmania, this ain't that hard. I've done worse. Trackmania players are insane. I want to put that out there, by the way. I have bronze medaled 3 of the 5 black maps For the like black rank maps for you, Nerd Dragon TDL. DJ is here on another channel. My previous phone shut off randomly. Ah, yes, I see. Well, welcome, Dawn Seeker. Well, welcome. Oh wait, DJ. It's DJ. DJ, welcome, DJ. I was like, oh, it's a new person. It must be Dawn Seeker. No, it's DJ. Holy shit! It's been so long, my friend. It's good to see you. My draconic eyes see? Yo, DJ! We're playing Destruction Derby, and we have an epic thumbnail today. Like, way better than the game. Although the game is pretty fun. I'm gonna say, it's pretty fun. Very snappy. Gives me some Burning Rubber vibes, although I do prefer Burning Rubber. Burning Rubber 3 is like my baby. I played that game on Flash back in the day, and it was just all I did. Nice. Hey, what's up, DJ? That's not Destruction Derby. OG Carmageddon. U-code. Oh, man. But yeah, our Magnus Archives campaign, like I was saying earlier, the TTRPG we're doing, it's kind of like horror-inspired. But there hasn't been much horror going on, to be fair. That's kind of wrapping up. We have, like, 3 more adventures for it, so I have one character focused in that's like kind of like a story mission for one of my 3 characters, or one of my 3 players. We have a in-between mission that's gonna be from that pre-made book I got a while back, and after that we're just gonna have I think I've heard the original late 90s version of this game. Yeah, I based the thumbnail off that actual like box art. How have your lives been? Good? Oh yeah! We've got a lot of stuff going on. Plenty of stuff. Been making less videos, but making better ones, you know? Putting some more effort into them. I am working on the Occultist video. It's just, I haven't been able to use my PC that much because our AC is dead in the middle of summer. And when I use my PC in DaVinci Resolve, it starts to heat up the room above the, like, 75, 80 degrees it's already at. So, I'm a winter dragon, I'll have you know. Not a fire. I really need to stop showing myself breathing fire. Like, I need to be one of those dragons that, like, breathes ice or something. My life's been good. Day's been surprisingly great. That's good. Always nice to have a good day. Mine's been chaotic. AC was supposed to get repaired, and it just didn't. It's a long, long, troubled story. Oh, frick. Oh, well. Well, I'm up. My car is, like, falling apart at the seams. The magic repair orb! Save me! I do like that there's actually a bit of skill in aiming up your rockets. A lot of times rockets are just like homing missiles that destroy everyone's world and they're only limited by ammo. Oh shit, I've been locked on. Oh gods. No, you are very hot-blooded. I mean, yeah, but like, an ice dragon can still be hot-blooded. You're right, I give off too much heat. I give off way too much heat to be an ice dragon. Can we one of those, like, tropical, like, acid spring dragons, maybe? That could work out well. Part of it's also that if I don't do, orange and red in any of my thumbnails, I can use, like, a red green screen. Been helping my parents, and ever since I started my new channel, I've made the much better decision to upload purely when I feel like it. Good for you. Good for you. I tried the weekly thing for a while, but it definitely resulted in worse videos. I just didn't have enough time to make things work. My newer stuff has been objectively better. Alright. Keep it going, keep it going. Well, I don't have time for, like, any upgrades there, so we'll keep going. Very true, but your vids are still pretty great, TDL. Thank you! I will say, I've been a lot happier with them lately. Like, I haven't released as many videos, but even the mummy video, which I think is probably the weakest thing I've released so far this year, it is still a video I am very happy with releasing, which is not something I could say for all my videos beforehand. And I've been very happy with the quality of my releases so far. And I'm very eager to get some other stuff out. With, like, fewer things, right, but better things. Holy shit! He's Donkey Konging me! He's chucking barrels! He's Donkey Konging! My rocket launcher is doing, like, his damage on this man, too. Jeez. I literally can't stay behind him because he keeps freaking dropping barrels on my ass. Oh, gods! More explosives! It's not like me to feel this positive, Lamau. I mean, sometimes world just is, it's just going well. Things are just alright, man. They're just doing good. Sometimes it really is a happy day. And that's alright. It's actually great, in fact. Actually, I'm not sure if you kept up on the Discord channel that much, but I've been working on my new craft book. And it might end up being the first thing I ever, like, release, like, as an official book release, right? Is going to be, like, a World of Darkness mage craft. Which is sort of like a faction in Mage the Ascension, as, like, a tabletop role-playing thing. On top of that, though, I also saw the Odyssey, because anything to get out of this house while the temperature is, like, stretching into the 90s sometimes indoors. I am positive all the time. Live one messed up joke, so I'm owning it. Good. I don't believe in, like, being a smile even when you're miserable, but it's always nice if you can genuinely be happy all the time. Or at least, like, a lot of the time. I'm not a fan of people who are like, yeah, even if you're miserable, just be happy. I'm like, I'd like to mope a bit. It's very cathartic at times. I keep missing my shots there. Whoa. This car controls like a you know when you have to, like, go to a grocery store and you get a basket with, like, a locked up wheel and it's always just, like, jittering around and not turning properly? It's like that. That's what controlling this reminds me of. Oh, frick. Ah, cool, TVL. I'm not going to get on Discord now. No plans for me. Keep me updated. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'll definitely talk about it. I might even do a short saying, hey, I made a craft book when I release it. I plan on doing some art for it eventually, but I want to get the book itself. You know, I'm mostly neutral. Yeah, I have that vibe sometimes. I have days where I'm just like, I'm not happy, but I'm not upset either, right? Like, things are fine. Things are whatever. I've been told I look upset sometimes, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I feel completely neutral. I just feel whatevs, right? It's whatevs right now. But you guys mostly see me when I'm happy, because I enjoy being on stream and talking with you guys. It's fun. It's great. Man, just leaving barrels like freaking Donkey Kong. I do smile genuinely. Alright, I managed to hit him again. Locked on. I smile more freely on my friends and family. Same. Well, I mean, when I'm hanging with friends, right? Or if I'm in a mood to hang with family, you're usually happy about that. That usually is enjoyable. Oh, frick. Oh, well, I got him. I got the heals immediately after hitting the barrel. My car is like, look at the, why do I have one of those, like, Chinese, like, or Japanese luck cats in the back of my car? What the frick is, do you guys see the little meow cat in the back? It's one of those, like, the ones you see in, like, sushi restaurants. I forget, like, the Nikomata cats or whatever. Not Nikomata. Nikomatas have, like, 2 tails and are omens of death, so probably not. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Barrels like dong. This is actually very annoying, and I hate this boss. Oof. And I smile way too much. And it's genuine. That's what's unsettling in me. Oh, joy. And this is the easier Carmageddon? How hard was OG? See, now I want to play OG Carmageddon and see how hard it actually was. Also relatable for me, my area of the United States, my neutral expression, even when I'm happy, equates to angry to them, lol. Yeah, I've seen that vibe. I've seen that vibe. I get it. I feel you. Alright, we can unlock a new car. Let's see. Ammo effectiveness, that's good. We get more ammo from our pickups. Permanent upgrade. Alright. Switch on controller, damn it. It's gonna be so much easier. The controller isn't working, Nerdo. I would do it if I could. The controller is not working. I can't get it to work, and Nerdo, did you say lore? There's probably some lore as to why Driver has a cat in a trunk. This is on easy, too. Dear gods. Alright, so we've got a new... We got a new truck. I'm going to try something that's not a rocket launcher. Hopefully that'll make it, like, a little bit better. We're going to do shotgun. Shotgun with the pickup truck, baby. Let's go. Hopefully the unlocked car is better. Also, you know what? Now that since we're going to the end of the Magnus Archives campaign, why don't I tell you guys some stuff that's happened in that? It's been a bit fun. So, you know our dear friend, Code and Assembly, right? Dear Fred, his character, Dr. Corvas, has gone off his rocker insane and developed a teleporter. And he's about to, like, fully manifest it as an artifact that he can use at will. It's gonna be trippy. Another of my players is about to create the skull of instant death. And yes, I've been busy the last 4 months with Smash Bros. Nerd lol. And another of my players is about to have a blast from his past come back for his particular story mission. After that, I'm gonna have them face off with a big boss enemy, and also some other story bits I've been building up to after I do send them on another mission that's kind of suicidal related to it. And that will likely be the end of this campaign, because they've reached tier 6, and I've lost all control as a GM. I've hucked some insane bullshit at these people, and they have just, like, persevered. They are the A-team, okay? You need to understand. I had an adventure with Code and Assembly where it was like his story adventure, testing his prototype teleporter. And there was a whole thing where they were supposed to like have this NPC die, you know, to show how dangerous the like floating orb of madness was. Awesome. Shame you're not on Discord, DJ. We could have dueled in Smash sometimes. Nerd, lol. Oh, nice. First place. Who is your main? It's been a while since I played Smash. Which Smash are we talking about? We're talking about Smash Ultimate? Because in Smash Ultimate, I think my main is probably either Samus, Pikachu, or Lucario, probably. One of those three. Same in Brawl. In Melee, it's definitely Pikachu or Mewtwo. I'm not terrible with Link, though. Didn't play long ago. I don't think I have a main. Pikachu is one of the ones I'm kind of, like, universally pretty decent with. I've practiced with him a bit. And not just his cheesy down A ability, I swear. I swear. Scout's Honor. You can't see it, but I'm doing the Scout's Honor pose. Nerd, cool. I do miss playing Brawl. Yeah, Brawl was the best one. In my opinion, Brawl was the best. Like, by a huge, huge margin. Blaze Blue, though. Obviously, it's Ragna. Oh, so you literally chose the cover character. Nice. This really is like Deathmatch Racing, the roguelike, which is so weird to say out loud. Alright. Let's go, go, go. Oh, frick. Again, the handling is so bad. Well, I mean Kazuya. I really try and avoid the same combos. I don't play BlazBlue, so I can't comment. Also, I love Brawl. It doesn't have any flaws, but I can forgive it. Very cinematic and charming. Kazuya was in Tekken. Oh! I thought we were still talking about BlazBlue for a second. Oh shit! They're on me! They're on my ass! And Smash Bros. Wait, he's in Smash Bros now? Since when? God, Smash Bros. Ultimate really is becoming Mugen. Nintendo's Mugen, isn't it? Like, they have what, like... Oh god, they have Minecraft Steve, they have Bayonetta, which, you know, obviously Bayonetta is kind of a Nintendo property now, which is really weird to think about. It's so weird that Bayonetta is basically a Nintendo property at this point. It's officially it's official Mugen, lol. Since Ultimate. Like, I remember back when Solid Snake being in Brawl was considered weird. Am I old? I feel like I'm old for that. Or, you guys remember when, like, when Brawl came out and Sonic was, like, a big deal? Like, Sega, the blood enemy of Nintendo, allowed them to put, like, one of their characters in the game. It was weird in the greatest way. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely cool. It's just weird that it's Nintendo of all people. Like, they are basically sue you for copyright the company. You know? They are sue you over copyright the company. And they're the one doing the crossover fighting game? It's just, it's a bit odd. Whoa! Oh, we're in, like, Destruction Derby, aren't we? Oh, shit. Oh, shoot! Well, I'm gonna gather some ammo and try and avoid the slaughter fest going on over there. Game Brawl years ago, coming back like, oh yeah, it's that guy. I mostly remember Snake a lot because his ultimate was bullshit. It was probably one of the easiest ultimates to get kills with. Like, it was so dumb and easy. You literally just get to blow people up on the map. At least a lot of the other ultimates, like Sonic, you risk destroying yourself in the process. But Snake was like, nah, you just become invincible and get to shoot people from a distance. It's fine, it's chill. Lol. Grenade launcher, lol. Exactly, you get my point. You get what I'm saying. Holy gods. Bye, Tiamat! Bye, Bahamut! What are you doing to me? Oh god, this Destruction Derby has got out of hand, not gonna lie. The thing is a Destruction Derby. They tend to get out of hand by their very nature, right? I was hoping I'd have, like, more ammo since I don't have a rocket launcher, but I still only have one shot, which is really annoying. Alright, there's the other guy. Where is he? Got him! No! Seed! Got him! Got him! Grenade launcher, lol. Yeah, grenade launcher, oh god. Now, Lucario was also really cool. I loved how he just gets to do a full-on Kamehameha for no reason. It's like, he's martial art dog, so obviously he gets to do Kamehameha. My sis was kind of dumbstruck seeing Snake in a game full of colorful Nintendo icons back then. She's still a massive Metal Gear fan. Yeah, like, okay, I'm gonna say something that might be a little controversial. I think Bayonetta makes more sense than Snake. Oh, I'm actually gonna do that one. I think Bayonetta fits in better in Smash as a colorful character, despite how sexualized she is, than Snake does. Because Bayonetta is, like, overly sexualized in her stuff. Like, a very, very overly sexualized compared to, like, most Nintendo properties. And honestly, I was just amazed Nintendo let her into Smash. You have to understand, this is a character who canonically wears her own hair as a bodysuit and sheds it to get naked to do ultimate attacks where she forms her hair into a demon butterfly and punches God to death. This is a canonical thing that happens in her games. And that's underselling it. She uses BDSM attacks to kill demons and then to kill Angel. Bayonetta is more openly over the top compared to Snake, who's more subtle in his absurdity. Yes, but it does fit. That's why I said it, though, right? Like, Bayonetta might not, like, fit in the Nintendo, like, safely approve, but she pitches the over-the-top, like, fun vibe, colorful character thing that Nintendo has going for itself. Which is why I think she overall fits better. I'm gonna lose this race. Oh, frick. These cars handle like goddamn. I've said it before. These things handle terribly. And I still remember some of the alternate cars you can be turned into on the track of Trackmania. I would prefer the pickup truck from Trackmania over this. No, I probably couldn't. I hate that thing. I hate all the alternate cars from Trackmania. All the alternate cars in Trackmania suck. And there are tracks, like custom tracks, and even official tracks, where you get forcibly turned into a different car that handles differently mid-road. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, I'm done. No mistake though, Metal Gear is iconic as fuck, and it has absurd goofy-ass moments of its own right now, but Snake was an interesting first choice. Yeah. Although to be fair, he wasn't technically first choice. Like, he's tied with Sonic, who makes complete sense. Sonic makes, like, all the sense in the world, aside from the fact that Nintendo and Sega are, like, mortal enemies. Right? That's the weird part about Sonic is just that, like, Nintendo got the license for him. Because Sega, I guess, ended their blood feud. Oh man, did not qualify. I'm getting my ass whooped. Okay, so the shotgun sucks. I should just go for a rocket launcher, because they all only have one shot anyway. And I might as well destroy things in one shot than do anything else. Let's see here. Oh, we have a laser gun. That might be cool. What else? What else do we have? That's why you use gamepads with racing games. Actually, apparently, keyboard and mice are pretty dominant in Trackmania. There are some tracks or some types of things that controllers are better for, but all in all, actually, keyboard and mice seem to be the predominant way most people play Trackmania. With some minor exceptions here or there, but, like, they're exceptions, right? Alright, let's do the firecracker. But Snake was included as the first third party in around May 2006. Sonic was the second 2007. Wait, really? Or did they reveal him first or something? Because I remember buying Brawl and having Sonic and Snake. I thought you got both of them in the same game. And that was like before Nintendo did like online upgrades really. Online updates really. Some racing games handle better, keyboards better, and simply binary. To be fair, I do play Trackmania, despite what I just said. I do play Trackmania with a controller. Snake was developed first. Interesting, I didn't know that. I'll have to double check that tidbit, but like, thank you for that info. I did not know. I always love learning new shit. Actually, one of the things I've really enjoyed from doing some more long-form videos is learning, like, interesting things about some of my favorite shit. By the way, I'm gonna have a video on the Odyssey movie. I had my doubts about Christopher Nolan, but he made what I might consider to be the most, like, authentic Odyssey movie. Honestly, authentic Greek myth movie I've ever seen. Like, he didn't try and downplay all the bizarre weirdness of the god. I mean, he did a bit, but he didn't, like, do it to the detriment of the story like I thought he was going to. I really was afraid that he was going to severely downplay the weirdness of the Odyssey. But he didn't. He did an excellent job. Whether Yuji Naka asked for Sonic first or Hideo Kojima asked for Snake first is up to yours to decide. But Snake broke down Nintendo-only boundary. Yeah? Guess so. Oh, shoot. We got an enforcer. We've got an enforcer here. Alright, come on. Boost, and we're gonna blast this asshole. Lock on, lock on. Bam. Oh, yeah. Did you see that clutch play? Look at me go. Look at me go. Gee, DJ, you're talkative as hell. Remember, TDL is slow. Hey, I'm not slow. I just have to balance this with a lot of other stuff. Again, regardless of which one, it is still amazing. And again, even after Snake and Sonic came in, right, they were like weird exceptions. And now it feels like, what, like a good like fourth to a third of the roster is, what, non-Nintendo characters? It really is insane. I believe Snake and Metal Gear are more popular in Japan compared to Sonic, and Sega proved Sonic kind of late into Brawl's development, delaying Brawl from 2007 to 2008. Oh, fun. We're doing this while playing Carmageddon, too. We're talking about, like, Nintendo properties while doing Carmageddon. The crossover for this must be huge. I'm still... Anyway, by the way, I've already gotten some use out of that live 2D style. By the way, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the thumbnail for this was originally scheduled for 2007. Lol. See, I didn't know that. I'm very happy to learn it. I just didn't know it. I had no clue about that. Whoa! Oh gods! Yeah, once you lose control, you've got to kind of stop. Otherwise, you're just gonna go wild. I can't jitter back and forth like I can in Trackmania. Sad to say. Oof. Alright, alright. Come on, come on, come on. But no, the Odyssey was like a really solid movie. I highly recommend if you guys are interested in even like a little bit in Greek myth, definitely check out the Odyssey. It actually did the entire story justice. Like, I do have a problem with it. It's not perfect. But honestly, it's more faithful than I thought would ever get as an Odyssey movie. Go faster, like, bro, who blew up this game? Play Subway Surfers. No! I shall die before playing Subway Surfers! I already played Temple Run, it's fine. I played way too much Temple Run when I was younger. And Jetpack Joyride, oh man, Jetpack Joyride is such a good game. Who here remembers Jetpack Joyride? You know what's still compatible with iPhone? I opened the app by complete accident the other day, and it had been updating all this time, and it's still playable on modern iOS. Which is kind of nutty. There are a lot of games from back then that just aren't playable anymore. Like, they're not compatible with the current version. I remember there was, like, this Gladiator game I used to play a lot as a kid that's just not, like, compatible anymore. Temple Run, epic. My keyboard sucks. I finally got a keyboard I can replace the keys on so I can live with it forever. It's actually a Hall effect one. I just haven't set up the whole, like, pressure-sensitive key thing. Played Fighter Physics and others I can't name right now. Oh, man. I also used to play a lot of Dragon Veil. Because of course I fucking did, right? I had a pretty epic park at the time but I'm pretty sure it's not that impressive nowadays. I did breed almost all of the gem dragons, which means I was actually getting a steady supply of the premium currency, right? You could only breed them from specific very rare dragons at a really low breeding rate at like particular months of the year, and each one was tied to a month in like a different gem. Dragon Vale and Dragon City. I didn't play a lot of Dragon City. I played a lot of Dragon Vale. I didn't really buy premium currency for the game, so I kind of did that. I also had Clash of Clans for a bit, but I got sick of it. Because Clash of Clans was all about the premium currency, and you couldn't really play without it, at least not reasonably enough, and I got bored of waiting for everything, especially as I got higher level cities. At first, it's fine. Old Dragon City was better, but oh well. Oh, man. So much fun. So many fun memories. Okay, we got this. We got this. Uh-oh. Someone's on my tail. There we go. Hello. How are you doing, losers? I'm gonna pass you now. Get wrecked. Oh, shit. Yeah. You wanna push me? I will blow you up. God, I love blowing up enemy cars. Oh, you ass. High school story, movie star parent, nitro type. I also used to play Mino Monsters, which is kind of like a Pokemon ripoff. But with more of a Digimon vibe, if that makes sense. Oh, shit. I was going so well, and then just nope. Talking Tom. What were some of the other ones? There was also this like really old one that I remember got taken off the iOS store, but I was still able to download it because back then that was a thing. Like if you bought a game that got taken off the iOS store, you could still download it because you owned it to an extent. Their licenses weren't as garbage. And I can still download it. It's like a Forest Defender game. Very fun, I remember it being. It wasn't like all about microtransactions, right? It was one of those games you bought for actual money, and it was actually pretty good. Although nowadays I have Castlevania Symphony of the Night on my phone. Like, there are just like full-on games. I'm not sure if you guys know this. Oh, there are a lot of like full-on games. I think I've talked about it in the past, right? That there are just like actual full games available on mobile now. I still want to try Control before the sequel comes out to see if it actually is any good on mobile. Because it's so cheap. Like, I think it's like $5 or $10 for Control. Yes, like the PC game, Control. The one that's like a knockoff SCP Foundation. You can buy like a full, like, AA game for the phone now. Hell's going on my internet. Hide, everybody. Got anti-ad block to screw over. It's fine. I'm not making any money off ad revenue anyway. Alright. Missile Launcher 2, here we go. I think I'm one of the DQ games on mobile. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. There are a lot... Roller Coaster Cartoon Classic on mobile. Yeah. I actually got a really good controller, too. It's this one that has, like, a magnetic back, and it has, like, actual analog triggers. It's a pretty nice controller, and I like it, and I use it for actual games. I don't play a ton. I've mostly been using it to play Marathon. I've been playing a bit of Marathon 2 on and off now, because I finished Marathon 1. And now I'm, like, slowly making my way through Marathon 2. I think I'm, like, 4 levels in or something now. I'm not that far into the game, right? I'm pretty early on. But I am excited, because Marathon, it was, like, a lot of fun. I actually highly recommend, if you have not played Marathon 1, do it. It is actually worth it. It was a very fun game. Not even just fun by the standards of old games. It was legitimately fun and interesting. I love the enemy designs. I like the maps. Like, a lot of people complain about the maps being terrible, and, like, calling Ship for Sale cheap wasn't the best map, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, RT Classic is $5 on mobile. Like, Symphony of the Night is on mobile. The whole Marathon series is on mobile. I know that Resident Evil, like, 7 is available on iOS. It doesn't run the best, but it's playable, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Jigglypuff was meant to be removed from Melee, and Brawl and Lucas were meant to replace Nets in Melee. Interesting. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I should leave my lock on. There we go. Got him. All right, we're doing damage this time. We're doing damage. What was that about classic games on phones? There's a lot of older games on phones. I haven't gone through the whole list yet. I do know that there's Tomb Raider on the iOS App Store. Again, I'm not sure about the Android App Store, but I know Tomb Raider's there. I think the OG ones and the new one, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was just the new one. Like the reboot Tomb Raider from like what 2014 is just available on a phone now. It is insane to think, like, the difference between a console and a phone is basically screen size at this point. Whoa. Oh shit. How did I do that? iOS is doing gaming. It's trying. I know they had like a, I'm not sure like what Apple's deal is right now, because I know they had a big push a while back, like last year or the year before, whatever. Resident Evil 7 being playable on an iPhone was like a big thing they showed off at one of their big like press release things or whatever. It was like a big deal when they showed it. Yes! Martha and Roy meant to be Japan exclusive, and Nintendo America liked them and thought introducing them to the world was a great marketing tactic, which it was. So, I hear we have Nintendo of America to blame for Marth. Not my favorite decision. I've run into a few people who are actually good at Melee, and I get stomped by Marth when there's someone actually good playing him. Where Google had emulator pre-installed with Skyrim on it. I don't think you've mentioned that one. We'll go and do a partial repair, sure. Alright. I'm still completely uncertain what the lore is, but I'm getting the vibe it doesn't really matter. This is the zombie apocalypse, and we're doing death races. It's Mad Max meets The Last of Us. Let's go. Or Mad Max meets The Walking Dead, probably, because that's probably when this was released. I also got the good old games copy. So, you know, we are good. We don't have any DRM on this bitch. We own this game. This precious game. Alongside my copies of Alien Isolation and Dragon Quest. Or not Dragon Quest, what was it? It's not Dragon Quest. It's, the BioWare one. Dragon Age, that's it. Dragon Age. How dare I compare Dragon Quest to Dragon Age? Completely different vibe. You know, TDL. Fire Emblem was, at the time, was still virtually... Oh yeah, I'm aware. Fire Emblem was, like, super niche at the time. I mean, the Mother games were, like... Earthbound was pretty niche. When Lucas and Ness got into the game... The Mother series is still basically unavailable in North America. Like, Mother 3 was the one, like, Earthbound, right? Like, which is Mother 3, I believe. But, like, all the other games are, like, Japanese only, right? I don't think they ever got, like, a westernized release to this day. Despite how popular Ness and Lucas have become as characters. Like, they were two of, like, the main characters of the fucking Brawl storyline and everything. I thought you were gonna say Chrono Trigger. Nah. No, Chrono Trigger was very US. I haven't played Chrono Trigger. I've heard it's very good. And it's definitely up my alley. I just have never had an opportunity to really get into it. It's been on my, like, top playlist forever. You know, one of those revered classics that I will eventually get around to. And I'm not just saying this as, like, a joke, because I have actually been knocking off some of my revered classics over the years. Mother 3 went through development hell. Yeah, I've heard some of the stories. I don't know the full history, but I've heard some stories. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Damn it! No, you assholes! Stop trying to take me! Collect a repair pickup before the... Oh no. And I'm dead. I haven't heard Chrono Trigger is the royalty. I've heard Chrono Trigger is the royalty of JRPG. Final Fantasy doesn't compare. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the game. I believe historically, at least, Chrono Trigger appealed more to the US audience than Dragon Quest, both drawn by Akira Toriyama. Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend, right? All right, we're gonna try this older car again. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna make some I've at least gotten past the first boss, right? Like I've made progress in my roguelike pursuits. I'll be real, I mostly knew about the Carmageddon franchise was that it was related to the controversy with the first game, right? Where the first game was one of the first, like, overly violent edgelord games. You know what I mean, right? When I say edgelord games, I'm not saying it as an insult, I'm just saying it as a descriptor, by the way. And when I say edgelord games, I do include GTA in that. Basically, games that sell themselves partially off the transgressive stuff you're allowed to do in them. For Carmageddon, it was running over pedestrians, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with edgelord games, unless you're hatred, but, like, you know, it's fine. It's just a descriptor I use to describe games that do a certain thing for their marketing. Sure you don't want to make a quick break for getting controller to work? No, I can do this. You're talking to a player who will, like, actively... I have suffered through way worse. Let's put it this way. I have suffered through way worse. Actually, okay, here's a fun fact about me that Code and Assembly can back up. Code and Assembly, hey, Assembly, do you remember when we met and I did not have a desktop? Or I might not have met you yet. But when I was in high school, I didn't have a desktop. I had a laptop. And I bet you're like, all right, so what? I had a laptop and I did not use a mouse until high school. I played Minecraft with a trackpad as a kid. You heard that right. I played Minecraft with a trackpad. Minecraft on a trackpad. I played Warcraft 3 on a trackpad. I played so many games with a trackpad. He made crippled controls as his difficulty milestones. Soulslayer in a nutshell, everybody. This is why I think this is part of where I get my gaming masochism from. Because for me, masochism is the baseline. Your weakness is obvious to me. For I have endured the torments. Yeah, I'm objectively insane. And I used to get bow kills in Minecraft PvP with a trackpad. I'm not joking about that. I actually managed to get good enough at it to get bow kills in Minecraft PvP using a touchpad. Retarded controls. Oh, 100%. The moment I started using a mouse, I'm like, oh god, how did I live before this? I actually legitimately didn't realize how bad I was at how, like, badly it had been nerfing me until I started using a mouse, and then I just can't. Like, I can't use a trackpad anymore. I've gone the opposite direction now, where a trackpad is actually just, like, toxic to me, because I actually have, like, flashbacks to the young days of thinking this was an acceptable way to play video games. It's for the same reason I can't do those stupid touch controls on iOS. I had to get a controller. Oh, no, I was using WSAD. I was just also using a trackpad. God, I think I even played Skyrim for a bit with a trackpad. Although that was around the time I was switching, so I was like, I think shortly after I got Skyrim, I switched to mouse and keyboard. But there were, oh man, and the laptops I played on like a shitty Dell or Toshiba, like from like years prior. You know, so here's the hierarchy of computers in my house when I was a kid. My dad would get one for work, and he would hand it down to my mom. And then my mom would get sick of it, and I would get the leftover of leftovers. I kept that bitch alive. That Toshiba still runs. I have it in my closet. I take it out every once in a while, turn it on, watch it boot up to like Windows Vista, and then turn it off again. Lamau. I'm not using it anymore, but like it's amazing it still works. Had a hard disk drive too, so it's not like gonna die just from being left alone for a bit. On laptop, we were running Minecraft with lagging. Oh yeah, the lag was terrible. I had to play on like low settings in order to get decent render distance. But it was playable. Minecraft is one of those games that, like, if you really want to play Minecraft, you can play Minecraft. Everyone has a computer that can play Minecraft. Your phone, most old phones can now play a version of Minecraft. Granted, it's Bedrock and optimized for that, but like still. Pranked you by screwing. Okay, that was evil. So, I think Lewis took credit for that. I'm not sure if the rest of you knew about it or were involved. But they essentially installed a script that caused my disk drive. Yes, I had a laptop with a disk drive. That's how old this thing was. It was like 2014 and it had a disk drive. Frick. Can it run Minecraft? Yeah, it would cause the disk drive to like eject every few minutes, every half hour or so. I lost brain cells from watching TDL. I'm glad I could give you a new experience, nerd lol. I mean, like, dude, I've been looking into server stuff, and I have watched some people run Minecraft servers on some basic-ass equipment. Like, there are people who will run a Minecraft server on a fucking Raspberry Pi. No, I am not. Oh, chose the wrong car. No, I am not joking about this. If you think that somebody won't do something, look online. Somebody has done it. Goddamn DL. Are you unk? I don't know. Probably. I'm still in my 20s, technically. So. I've just been doing this since I was like a child. You have to understand, I played like Warcraft 3 when I was in like late elementary, early middle school. I was like a toddler. I was like a baby when I played a lot of the games like that are like really classics, you know? But man, my days playing Warcraft. Warcraft 3 has some of the best secondary game modes in the game. Like, no contest. I dream of the day where I can get some people to play some scenario match to me. Oh my god, You know what? I need to use, if I ever get enough people on my Discord server, we're doing some Werewolf Transylvania. We're doing some Werewolf Transylvania nonsense. I know I'm not beating the furry allegations. It's basically like the werewolf or like secret agent gameplay, except you're doing like a Warcraft 3 playthrough. So you have a bunch of people playing as humans, building bases in this like forest. And one person turns into a werewolf at night with like insane abilities. They're basically a boss monster. And your goal is to either build a base to defend yourself or hide until the werewolf gets murdered. And there's like a bunch of like secondary objectives and it's really cool. Oh, and then there's Battleship Pro, there's Pokemon World, there is Tree Tag. Holy shit, the scenario maps of Warcraft 3 are insane. TDL is positively unhinged all the few times he is not right in the head. Who am I talking about? I play Need for Speed at most one on keyboard. Warcraft 3 is like the GOAT of gaming, in my opinion. Like, I don't think there is another game that has had the kind of influence it has. Werewolf's cool. Yeah. No, Warcraft 3 has some insane modes. The issue is that you can't use the official servers anymore, because if you do, you give up all rights to all custom maps to Blizzard because they didn't want to lose another Dota. Yeah, Blizzard is like a terrible company these days. Just try and ignore that. So most people who don't want to sign the agreement that they tried to force down everyone's throats use private servers and just like delay the stupid update they tried to force everyone to download by downloading it via actual disc, which is why it's nice to have actual discs. Sony. It saddens me that I'm probably not going to get a PlayStation 6 because I think Sony is still making really good games, but I can't support them just like I cannot support Nintendo at the moment from their bullshit they're doing on Switch 2. And unfortunately, physical games are looking like they are on the decline at the moment, which sucks because, like, the outage, all the shit Sony's doing right now is showing us just how much we need the physical editions. Like, there's the whole thing where the PSN network went down, and nobody could download games, because go figure, if you prevent people from having physical versions, they can't download their games, and as a result, you know, when the servers go down, suddenly nobody can play shit. Weird, that. Got it. You got an entire recommendation vault to keep you busy when the PS6 will come out. I'm just hoping that God of War Laufey comes out first and that it actually has a physical version. Because I really would have to put my morals between that and the fucking Greek mythology murder fest that's gonna be Laufey. Like, holy shit, if there is a game I am a hype for from Sony, it is God of War Laufey. Because it looks like it's gonna be spot the mythology reference, and you know as a mythology nerd, I am very much on board with that. But if they don't release a physical version, then I have to bite my tongue and wait for the emulator. And the emulator is coming. Sony can bitch all they want. They are powerless before the nerds of the internet. Get wrecked. Another reason why it's a shame you're not on Discord, DJ. You sent us some cool games. Or you'd get an ad to your like to-do list. That's like so long you'll die before you finish it. There's so many games to play and so little time. Mostly because I have so much else to do. Like, if I just played nothing but video games, right? If I didn't engage with, like, 5 other types of media, it would be fine. But I also play Magic the Gathering, and do tabletop gaming, and read books, and watch TV shows, and do movies, right? So, like, I have so many other things to do at any one point. Nerd, yeah, just tell him here. Tell me here. Let's go! Also, I finished the final book of the Tear Down Heaven series. I have thoughts. It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. Rachel Aaron is pretty good at good solid conclusions, I found. I've liked most of the endings to her books. They always are pretty satisfying, and I generally just, like, love her style of writing. Which is weird, because she has a lot of focus on, like, the romantic subplot, but she does it where they're, like, they have, like, legitimate chemistry as friends, so I don't mind it that much if they're making gooey eyes at each other as well. Also, they don't do a lot of stupid stuff. Like, they don't do just, like, dumb misunderstandings in Rachel Aaron books. If there are misunderstandings, they come about for, like, legitimately understandable reasons. Like, hey, I didn't tell you that I used to be a fighter in an arena because I kind of didn't want people to find me. I'm in hiding because I used to be the champion. I used to be the champion of the arena, and the guy who's in charge of it is actually a god, and he'd really like his champion back. He was literally like, there was this whole thing in like the second series she went, which was like part-time magic. Oh god, I love part-time magic. It's weird. I love the Heartstriker series, and I love Julius and Marcy, okay? But the second series she did with part-time magic built upon the world so much, in such a good way. I've been doing brain rot playing music. I don't know, tell me anything really. I don't want to be specific at the moment. Being a music nerd. Oh! DJ, by the way, I have a genre of music I've kind of been getting into. Smoky lounge music. I got into it a bit when I was doing the review for the, what was it? The Maltese Falcon. And I was looking for some music to play, and I found these, like, smoky lounge tracks. And I have a few of them on, like, my repeat, right? Like, my like, regular tracks. I need to download them into, like, my Plex server, but I have a few on YouTube that I kind of just listen to as background music. I can tell you a genre I like. I like smoky lounge music, okay? If you have any recommendations for smoky lounge music, let me know. Because I would very much appreciate it. You know, that kind of, like, 50s music? Where you go into, like, a, you know, the seedy bar in the detective movie, and the girl goes up to the mic, the retro mic, and she's like, oh god, I fucking love it. It's great. Again, if you have anything in the category of, like, smoky lounge music, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate your guidance as, like, the music nerd among us. Smoky lounge music? No comment, I'm leaving. Not even good 50s music? Oh, come on, don't be like that. I like it. I like smoky lounge music. Fine, do you have any more Celtic recommendations? Come on, you can't be angry at Celtic music. I do like myself some Celtic music as well, so if you have any recommendations there, I would definitely take it. Your music taste is killing my... How is Celtic music bad? Explain this to me. Explain how Celtic style legend music is bad. I need somebody to explain this to me because I think that's good music. Oh man. I wanted to make DJ Senpai I wanted to make DJ Senpai appreciate me or be proud of me for having like an identifiable music other than I just watched some stuff, right? And DJ Senpai won't acknowledge me. I'm so sad. I'm gonna weep. I'm gonna weep. Notice me, DJ Senpai. Sounds like genuine shit. Celtic is okay, but nah. Oh. Ooh. Too mainstream, too simple-minded. How is smoky lounge music mainstream? I need you to explain that one to me. Oh shit. Come on, repair, repair. Where's the repair? Shit. Senpai, please keep calling him that from time to time. Calling me. Well, when it comes to music, you are my senpai. You are my superior in the learning of like getting into music, right? Because we've established I have shit taste. We've established this many times over the years. All right. Okay. Probably city-ass jazz garbage. I mean, it's kind of jazz adjacent, and why is jazz bad? Like, as someone who is comes from like Louisiana, you know, like the home place of jazz. Well, okay, okay, fair. I'd have to have like a appreciation for Louisiana before I got offended, but like, you know, a little bit offended on their behalf, obviously. Jazz is awesome. Screw you. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Nerdo. You tell him, Nerdo. I don't like talking about music, Jay. It's not a single person all understand, so I'm gonna give up. I feel like I've failed Senpai. I feel like I've greatly failed Senpai. Don't worry, DJ. I'll find the type of music you will respect me for. I will. One day, I'm gonna talk about something I like for music, and you're gonna have to respect it. One of these days. So what? I hate a lot of California music, and I'm from California. Yeah, but I actually kind of like jazz, weirdly enough. I do genuinely kind of like jazz a bit. Not a ton. It's not like my favorite genre, but like, you know, I think it's fine. It's pretty good. We're running over all the zombies. You know, I like how they just made them zombies and now it's like, you know, guilt-free. Guilt-free murder. Just make them zombies and it's all guilt-free. It's fine. They're just zombies. Don't understand taste either, but I do understand good music. Oof. We've got a music war brewing, people. You can try. You'll fail. I will say, I know this is just K-pop, but K-pop Demon Hunters had really good music, DJ. I'm sorry, if you don't like K-pop, I'm not sure our friendship can withstand that. K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm not even a fan of K-pop as a genre, but K-pop Demon Hunters was like really good. Like every song was like a banger. I hate groove and rhythm. I can't tell if you're being ironic now. Types of music. Amazing, inoffensive, bad, and what the fuck is this? I also hit a lot of sampling and pop. That's, yeah. Zydeco music is pretty good too. Yeah. Oh, also, oh god. Antipony or whatever, the person who does the Antipony song. Oh god, what's their name? Violet Pony did Constellation Cradle recently. I really like that. You probably won't. It's a lot of sampling music, I think. K-pop, nah. Again, I'm not a huge fan of K-pop as a genre. I don't listen to a lot of K-pop. No, J-rock or J-pop is a different thing. Japanese, I like their style a bit more because I watch a lot of anime. But I don't listen to a lot of K-pop. But K-pop Demon Hunters is a killer movie with a killer soundtrack. I genuinely hate groove and rhythm. How do you hate groove, man? You gotta be groovy. You would have hated disco. This man would have been like, disco, oh god, will this decade not end? Like if you had lived in the 70s as an adult, you would have been like, oh gods, please, will this decade end? Hate most sampling in general. That's fair. I actually used to listen to a guy who like remixed Rick and Morty episodes into songs. It was kind of cool. I liked it mostly for like the gimmick of it. The songs were kind of just okay, but the gimmick of like doing it, right, using only clips from the show to make like a completely new song, that was kind of cool. I liked it as like an artistic endeavor, right? Oh shit. Getting bodied. The enforcers have come. Oh shit. Got him. I do hate disco, can't stand it. I hate remixes also. Okay, what about folk music / country music? Do you hate folk or country music? Like, I'm not the biggest fan of like, country music, but I'm actually a pretty big fan of, like, folk music. Particularly if it's in, like, a Celtic variety. I like Celtic music. That's what it really comes down to, you know? We got local disco subgenre here called Disco Polo. I had to ask, what the fuck is this, XD? Alright. Got my beat-up-ass car with the door open. I do like the whole idea behind this game where it's like, you know, destruction, battle race, you know, what is it? Battle race roguelike. It's pretty interesting, I gotta say. Interesting idea. Whoa. Utter scum brat. Boom. Alright, we got some repair going. Oh my god. I hate country too. Mainstream folk is trash. In cringe too. So, you like rock though. I know that much. You've recommended me some like classic rock, you know? Is there anything you like aside from classic rock? Or like, you know, rock and roll? You won't get it. Not gonna lie, that sounds like that country, whatever. Oh, frick. Yeah. Whoa! What the hell blew me up? What the hell? Don't like it either. Classic rock is for the Netherlands. See, I'm gonna be honest. If I moved to anywhere in Europe, like if I could instantly learn the local language and move to anywhere in Europe, I'd probably move to the Netherlands. They have some beautiful towns. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it. You might like KMFDM. What does KMFDM stand for? Man, will I actually get to the second boss tonight? Maybe I should have played Retro Carmageddon. Alright, well, we probably have like one more good run in on us. Alrighty. Boom! Baby! Good lord, TDL, you better have a controller on hand next time. I will get a controller set up in advance next time, I promise. Unfortunately, I currently only have DualSense controllers and, like, a Switch controller. So, my compatibility is kind of garbage. I am planning to eventually one day get a Steam controller just because it's compatible with, like, the Steam, like, system, right? It's like, if you don't have an Xbox controller, right, it's like the next most compatible thing, essentially. Because Steam has, like, a lot of first-party support for it on their own. I don't like rock now either for simple-minded masses. What's left? No one knows what it means. What genres are left? Rap? Opera? Classical music? I do like a bit of classical music. Mostly as background, right? God, Expedition 33 had a beautiful soundtrack. They really did. The orchestral music for Expedition 33 was insane. Dubstep, anyone? Oh man, so I brought dubstep in 2026. Oh no! KMFDM fans are annoying as hell. I hate them. Okay. Interesting. I think we're narrowing in on a genre eventually. I mean, one of my favorite songs is the Ballad of Cuchulainn. It's this like big classical Celtic song that tells the story of Cuchulainn. Who's basically Irish Hercules. Okay, that's all you really need to know about Cuchulainn. He's basically Irish Hercules with a dash of the Hulk. Expedition 33, I'd be fine considering it royalty of gaming music. Maybe not like the top dog, but it's definitely up there at the Noble Ball with all the other high contenders. Ballads are corny, dubstep is corny. Aw, dude, the Ballad of Cuchulainn is great. They actually tell the story of Cuchulainn. I love trying to pronounce the Irish. I love trying to pronounce the Irish sections, because I heard from someone, like, specifically Overly Sarcastic Productions, and they were talking about Irish names one time. They're like, trying to speak these names is like having a golf ball in your mouth. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Having tried to pronounce them now, yeah, that's a very accurate way to describe it. Ooh, got him. It's up there with Guilty Gear, Killer Instinct, Doom, easily Expedition 33. Here's a controversial one, Skyrim. Skyrim has really good music. I think some of the songs from Skyrim alone convinced me to get the game when I saw the trailer. Like the Dragonborn song. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, Dolazin, Dosarin, Odavine, Odakul, I kind of like lost the words there for a bit. I used to be able to sing the whole song in Dovazul, but I can't anymore, which annoys the ever-loving hell out of me. I used to literally be able to sing in the dragon's natural tongue. What kind of dragon am I to not be able to do that anymore? I've lost my own. I've lost it. Nostalgic morons, or frankly sappy shit, not good. Cuchulainn's ballad is more of a tragedy, and about him, like, killing people, and, like, look, Cuchulainn is not a good guy hero like Perseus. He's the kind of person who, like, fought a war over a bull, and pissed off the Morrigan by eating the flesh of a dog in disguise. The guy walked up to, like, a smith's house, murdered a dog, his dog when it attacked him, and was like, okay, so I will be your hound until you find a new one. That's why he's called Cuchulainn. He's literally called Culainn's Hound. Cu is a hound, so the Hound of Cuchulainn. He literally got named after that time he murdered a dog. He warps out like the Hulk into a mass of murder and flesh, and one time he had to get dunked in a barrel of cold water after they distracted him by flashing boobs. This is an actual thing. Like, he's a fucking anime protagonist. Yes, they literally flashed boobs at the Hulk, at the Irish Hulk, and then doused him with cold water to wake him up. Tragedy is also awful, very pretentious. You're just impossible. Please, I think. I mean, to be fair, Cuchulainn was fine with dying young. Because he got to be he died as a hero. Like, he literally was told from a young age, you will die known as a great hero, but you will die young, like full-on Achilles. And he was like, cool, where do I sign up for superhero school? Oh, why don't you go fight this badass lady in her personal island, she'll make me your apprentice? Let's go get started, tragedy! He just, like, did that shit. He also rejected a goddess, because she wanted to bang him, and she was like, no, I'm actually married, and you know what, I've cheated on my wife enough, I'm not gonna cheat her on with the goddess. And so he was like, and so the goddess, the Morrigan, you don't fuck with the Morrigan. She's the triple-faced goddess of, like, death, crossroads, fate, and magic. She's, like, intense, you don't screw with her, and Cuchulainn rejected her, so she had to make him pay. Just enjoying the taste of middle school nihilism right now. Look at me doing this well with a fucking keyboard and mouse. Look at this. I don't need no controller. First place. Not even contested. Murder ballads are awful too. Well, I don't know what to say. I enjoyed the ballads of Mythic Heroes, despite how shitty they were as people. I think there's a lot to learn from them. Like, for one hand, if someone is widely regarded as the smartest person in the world, listening to them is how you survive an adventure. He says, staring at the place where Odysseus' crew are buried at sea. It's just a patch of water. It's many patches of water. Fucking morons. Like, oh yes, we do understand that our commander is, like, legitimately the smartest of all the Greeks. But we're just gonna not listen to him. I think I may have something if you like ballad music. Oh yeah, I do like myself some ballad music. Oh, 3 kobolds in a trench coat. If you're looking for some fun ballad music. The different renditions of 3 kobolds in a trench coat. There's one where the kobolds are assholes, and there's one where they're actually nice. And I like both of them. Both versions are good. There's like a redo of it where he's just helping out they're just helping out adventurer parties and not like putting peasants to the sword as a corrupt monarch. Boom! Oh, shoot. They all caught up to me. Damn it. Come on, we gotta go, come on. We can't let first place get taken from us. He's taking our place. No, you don't, you scum. I shall not allow it. Whoa! Oh! Damn it! How did I get what even blew me up? Bullshit. I call bullshit on that one. That was stupid. No, that was just dumb. God, I'm so hot and sweaty right now because the AC's not on. Oh god, I'm dying. But I will continue to play for you guys. Because I like enjoyment more than I hate the heat. I love video games more than I hate the summer. But the summer does suck. Alright, let's go. Vanilla, can I edit loadout? So... I could try out the... I could unlock the other one and try out the one with the laser gun, but I think I'm gonna... grab this one again. This car is kind of like my big... Like, my standard, right? It's definitely my... Oh, you had some music recommendations. Sorry, I have the live stream chat open. One moment. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick. Let's see, the music recommendations. Okay, Warriors of Griffinstone. I haven't seen that one. And Flame Throne Legacy. Is this the dragon from MLP? Okay, cool. I'll have to check those out. I'll have to check them out. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Do 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 do. Alright. Now, let us go, go, go! Oh, frick! Oh, also, have you guys heard there's a new Avatar The Last Airbender movie? I have, and I have not seen it yet, because it's on Paramount Plus, so I'm gonna, wait for it to become available on, for legal reasons, other areas. What that means is I'm waiting for a Blu-ray release. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I mean, I am probably waiting for a Blu-ray release, but, like, hint, hint, wink, wink. Like, very hard winking. Oh my god, I did not want to ram them. Damn it. Okay. But no, I'm excited for the new Avatar show. Avatar in the Seven Havens looks interesting. I am a bit worried they're going to bring back Vaatu, and I feel like that could be bad. And I've actually gotten... Unfortunately, I have more information that might actually support that theory, by the way. That Vaatu, the evil anti-Avatar spirit or whatever, is coming back. Apparently, the writers are actually a fan of the whole Vaatu and Rava thing. Like, the main writers of the show are, like, supportive of that particular part of the lore. So, we might be looking at a return of Vaatu. Which, I'm fine if they do it right? It's like, it's just because it was bad in Korra doesn't mean it's going to be bad here. Just don't give us another Beam Flash, please. J.K. Rowe make some sick MLP ballad music. Check out Your Own Leisure. Many of them have multiple parts. Oh, speaking of MLP style ballad music, oh man, there are two big ones that I'm like really a fan of. Let's see here. What was like one of them is Lullaby for a Princess, right? And oh god, it's The Night. Oh, actually there are three. So there's the one by Yetrigan, Children of Night. There's Lullaby for a Princess. And then there's the Nightmare Moon one. Oh, The Moon Rises. Those three are some of my favorites. And they fit into that kind of like ballad-esque vibe, you know? They have that kind of ballad-esque vibe, I think. Lullaby for a Princess, The Moon Rises, and the Etrigan one. Utrian? She's like a Celtic music writer / singer on YouTube. And I think also on Spotify. I also like Don't Mind at Night. I think it's a pretty good music video. And it's a pretty decent song. The MLP version and the regular version, I mean. There are two versions, but like, both are cool. I got thrown so many songs on my tempo. Posting you got limited. Wait, what? You got limited? I'm sorry, I didn't know that was... I didn't know that Discord did that. Once I'm done with the game, I'll have to check and see if I can unlimit you. Double kill. Double kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. It's okay, I'll post two more, and the rest you can discover on your own. Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, my man. Or my dragon. Alright. We're doing well, we're doing well. Uh-oh, I'm locked on. Nope, nope, please. Nope, I don't want to be shot with a missile. That's for my enemies. Yeah. Gathering ammo. Hey, got through that one pretty easily. See, I'm getting the early levels. It's just when once I run into like around the midpoint, right, I start getting wrecked. And then when I get to the boss fight, I usually use up so much health. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The Wrecking Bowl. Oh god, this is just a health sap. I think it's fine because it's not as long sometimes, but man, this particular event can be a real health sapper. Oh god, and the arena is filled with like toxic slime that eats away at your car's health. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. Alright, and boom! Got him. And done. Guess my favorite battle also for the Legend of Spyro, the Eternal Night, and Guide You Home from Dawn of Dragon. Okay. Oh man, there was like a guy on YouTube who was doing like dragon-themed ballads. Oh, there's also the, oh god, so there's like a really good ballad style song that involves like D&D adventures and dragons. Oh god, I'm blanking on it right now, but I think I have it on my Plex server. Frick, what was the name of it? I will have to look it up after, but yeah, it was really good. Something like On Your Way Home or whatever? Dragon Bones? Oh, something. Oh god, I'm blanking on it. I'm blanking! I'm choking, everyone. I'm choking on my recommendation. Stop dodging my missile launcher. Got him. Finally. Alright, let me look it up real quick. Wait, 1 second. I'm gonna look it up real quick while I'm in between stages. Because it's gonna drive me insane. And I'm not gonna be able to focus on the game if I don't look it up. Let's see here. Oh god, I've got this like entire thing when I'm looking at my more recent songs. Where like the Baldur's Gate and Expedition 33 soundtracks are just like this massive wall in the way. Oh man, oh man, oh man. On the way back home. Oh god, what is it? It's driving me mad. And I might not have it recent either. Shit. 1 second. Dragon Bones. Way Back Home. Song. No. Broken Swords and Dragon Bones? It's gonna drive me mad. Fantasy Song, Dragon Bone, Way Back Home. Traveler's Song by Aviators. That was what it was. The Traveler's Song by Aviators. Oh man, thank goodness. That was going to drive me. I really like the Traveler's Song by Aviator. It's a very good song. It's very good. If you're into like the kind of ballad or like, you know, kind of like soothing fantasy epic music, I think it works really well. It has a lot of references to fantasy media, not just D&D and stuff, but like a lot of like very like niche references. I think there's even like a Dark Souls references, like a Praise the Sun bit for referencing Dark Souls. And there are a lot more that I probably didn't notice when I first listened to it back in the day. So I do recommend it to like see what references you can get out of the song. It's also not just like self-referential, right? It's also a good song on top of like being a sort of general reference thing going on. I'm doing a bad job explaining this. Oh! Get wrecked. Okay, I hate this map. It's curvy and annoying. But at least I can get ahead by blowing up my enemies. Alright. Catching up to 6th place. Let's lap these people and really show them who's boss. Get wrecked. Funny enough, I think predominantly listening to rock and some metal, I think. I listen to a lot of pop. I'm gonna be honest about it. I listen to a lot of pop. If I'm not listening to like ballad songs or like kind of electro, you know, like sampling music, I'm listening to pop music. I have that with zero shame. Some pop music is nice. It's good. Sometimes I do like things that are a bit more somber, though. You something a bit soothing and somber. So Human of You is like kind of like a depressing song that I do enjoy. It's a very good one. I originally saw it because it's in an AMV with the Grisha verse AMV, and a pretty good one at that. So Human of You, though. What was the artist? Who's the artist for So Human of You? So Human of You. Sheeran. Sheeran does good work. She's the one who did So Human of You. It's a kind of depressing song, but it's like soothing, somber-ish. And Roasting You. Pop, I mean. Ah, yes. I have a lot of pop songs I can put in there. A lot. Although I will say, I don't like popular pop songs, which might be a bit of an oxymoron. I tend to like stuff that, like, most people wouldn't have heard of. Oh, joy. Here comes the boss, Chief Bigham and the Wastehead. Chief Bigham and the Wastehead. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got two boss. We got two bosses this time? Last time I think we just had Chief Bigham, but okay. And of course it has to be raining. It's not mainstream pop, it can't be the worst. Yeah. I mean, it does feel a bit like saying, hey, I'm different and therefore I can't be bad. But, you know, I'm happy that you appreciate that. Alright. Oh, they can damage each other. Okay, that's making this actually a little bit easier. Okay. Grab the repairs. Oh shit! Ah, yes! Alright, got him, got him. Blow him up, come on. Oh, missed. Well, got one of them. Got one, I can get the other. We got this, we still got this. Oh, come on. Yes! Got waste head again. Oh! Can't be taking no more of those. Can't be taking more of those. Oh, no. Out of ammo! Frick! Okay. Not that you're bad for liking what everyone else does. It's just simply happens often popular music is, it depends, honestly. I've unironically enjoyed Gangnam Style and stuff. Yeah, like, some popular music is fun and, like, legitimately good. Like, look, as much as we don't want to admit it sometimes, there are reasons why some things are popular. Not everything. Sometimes I do wonder about the world, right? But, like, I mean, like, I will forever wonder why Twilight was popular. I've seen fan fiction, right? But, like, that got mainstream somehow, and I do not understand it. That's my particular, like, old man yells at cloud, I guess. Even though Twilight is ancient by internet standards. It's not even that bad, it's just I wonder how it got so popular. It feels like badly written fanfic. It feels like badly written self-fulfillment fanfic that somehow became like a popular, like, published series with movie tie-ins. Alright, we almost got this, we almost got this. Damn it. Come on. One last shot. Yes. But, like, I do think a lot of popular stuff does earn its place. It's not popular because it's necessarily the best thing in a niche category. It's popular because it's really good enough. It's really good at appealing to a lot of people, and it's also a high enough bar quality on its own a lot of times. Now, that doesn't apply to everything. There are exceptions. There are entire categories of exceptions. They're called sitcoms. But I would generally say that a lot of popular stuff does tend to earn its position. Most of the time, operating on very large-scale averages, as to not have to bring up specific examples I know would counteract my point. This, I think, is this really is going to be the last run tonight. Eminem was playing in the radio, and I loved it, not afraid. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Whoa. Okay. And we're gonna fire a missile. Nope. Missed. That's a laser beam. That's a laser beam. Alright. And through murder, I have been made first. Through the power of murder, I've gotten to first place. These turns are brutal. Holy shit. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have an allergic reaction on Fonk. Okay. I'm gonna greatly disqualify myself. I think Fonk kind of slaps. Not all the time. Some of the times it can get annoying, but I think in small enough quantities, it can slap. That is my personal opinion, as bad as it may be. You're playing Carmageddon. What are you expecting? I don't know. I'm just happy. I like Fonk sometimes. Yeah, I like it sometimes. Honestly, I think the thing that finally got me to turn around on Fonk was, like, the Russian Badger video, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it kind of does slap. It kind of does, just a bit. Like, not all the time, but yeah, a little bit. Oof. Can you guys post some songs recommendations? I'm trying to get into that. I will post some as soon as I'm done here. I definitely have some I'm gonna post. Definitely some MLP songs, 1 or 2 ballads. You know, the fun shit. Hawaii 2. I dream. What was it? Dream Sweet in C Major by Miracle Musical. It's like a really like 50s, 60 kind of thing. Not specific songs for me, just vibes. Just vibes. We're just vibing here. I'm gonna have to wait to actually post them. We're gonna see how far we can get before we hit 9:30. Let's do this. Yeah. Get wrecked. Literally. Oh. Whoa, what did I even hit? Alright, we got it. Got it. I'm back. Yes! Buddy got open mind. Okay. You know, this game is kind of fun. I'm not sure I'd recommend it at the price point, though. If it was on sale, maybe. $30, though, is a lot for this. Whoa. Because, like, they're already reusing tracks, right? Pretty heavily. Alrighty. Got it. See the finish line? Final lap. What do I not vibe from Fonk at all? It cringes me the hell out. I feel like I've been slowly inoculating myself with cringe. I've taken the changeling way. I'm sorry. I can no longer accept cringe as an answer. Cringe is just banality creeping into the world. Do not let banality win. Fight for the dreaming, my friends, for it shall see us to the days of old. I really want them to make like a dragon kit for changeling at one point. Like, I'm so annoyed there's not like a dragon kit. Because I'd fucking love that. But then like all my mage characters would be Feyblight and it would be very unoriginal. Definitely fun, but definitely special. Some spectacular games happened during the Dreamcast PS3. Oh, yeah. You mean PS2? I believe there are layers to cringe. The bottom below is brain rot. That's fair. But I will point out that brain rot has always existed. It's not like a new phenomena. People talk about it like this brand new thing, and I'm like, guy, I also liked Charlie and the Unicorn and Salad Fingers and all that shit. I don't get to talk shit about the current day and age. I watched Salad Fingers, right? I watched Charlie and the, like, Adventure of Chocolate Mountain. I saw Uncle Grandpa on TV. Is that it? Am I dead? Oh, loot lost. Oh, it's a gambling minigame. Okay. Nah, there was Brain Rot in the past. Also, I refuse to call Charlie Brain Rot. Also, you're not seeing anything you don't know about PS3. I mean, PS3 had a lot of good games, but, like, most... The reason I was correct to you is because most people, like, talk about the PS2 era like it's golden. I think the PS3 had plenty of good games. Demon's Souls was on the PS3. Fucking Dark Souls was released on the PS3. It came to the PC later. People forget that. And they still don't do PC releases all that great. So yeah, PS3 was great. Like, I didn't really have a PS3. I had a Wii. But when I was in high school, I got a used PS3. I have one. God of War 3. You had the Spyro Legendary Edition series. Like, there were some epic bangers on the PS3. PS3 has some epic bangers. And it was backwards compatible with some, the OG one was backwards compatible with PS2. So it had that whole library. PS3 was epic. Alright, I think this is the last race tonight. Regardless of if I survive or not. Let's go. Yes. You know, I will have to do a Trackmania stream at some point. It's going to be very bad, because you're going to have to watch me do the same track over and over again and fail at it. But, it will be fun. Alright. This is some metal-ass music. Oh, look, it's an enforcer. Like, what are you even enforcing at this point? The world has fallen to Armageddon. I feel like I'm part of the problem here. I blew up the thing that was blowing up zombies. I feel like I'm part of the problem. You need the random track plugin for Trackmania stream? I need several plugins for the Trackmania stream. I still don't have the gear shift plugin. I know. And it would probably really help me on the ice slide part of that one black map at the moment. Well, the several different ice slide parts. Oh, man. Alright. Got this, got this. Is that a boss monster? What the frick? There's a boss zombie. Oh my. Okay, and finish. I think this is good enough for tonight. Oh yeah. Alright, I think we're good for tonight. We're good. We're done. We're finished. We're kaput. I am tired and sweaty. Would like to go take a cold shower because my room is currently at like 80 degrees. My computer's starting to heat up. So I think this is probably gear shift plugin for Trackmania. It's insane, and played Burnout 2 on manual. Oh, I don't even have that yet. I've been getting like good times and blacks without it. But yeah, this has been fun. Thank you again, Nerdo, for the fun recommendation. It was an excellent filler game. You know, some good roguelike vibes. But it is about, it's becoming about that time, right? It is about that time, and I have to go to work early tomorrow, so I will see you guys all next time. We'll play more Dino Blade. It's going to be awesome. Bye!